aware. I'm just trying to fix things. Why is the audio not showing up?
Oh,
Hello?
there's a BRB's thing on there.
Yeah, the audio is... there's 100 Land Defense Academy, but that's not the game I'm playing. Alright. Discord stream.
Well, now, I'm just an engineer.
What?
Actually, I could play like a little bit of that. Now look, buddy. Oh, this is out of tune. That hurts to listen to, but I don't care.
There we go.
Oh my god. I gotta turn on a fan in the background so you're...
I'm an engineer.
There's a fan in the background because it's too hot in my room right now.
Got the audio fixed. Now we change the window. Okay, it was a really cool intro when I opened the game, so I'm gonna try closing the game and opening it again to see if that works.
Okie dokie.
Zoe looks adorable.
Zoe looks amazing. She should get her own anime series.
Yeah, so put on the stream audio because I probably won't be able to catch it for the Discord.
We also need to be shared here.
Yeah, but I meant I probably won't be able to catch the intro.
There we go.
I heard it.
Intro's playing.
You know what? I'm gonna.
They made this
Oh,
the
it's just
fucking intro of
the
the
game
game.
intro.
I love that they made this the game intro.
Let me pick up your stand, number one fan. This is our chance, there's no romance. There is nothing you can do to me. Monster, monster, monster.
I'm on the stream right now. I'm like twitching.
Oh!
Monster, monster, monster. Monster, monster, monster. I'm the weirdo, I'm the geek. Come with me, we'll feel complete. Monster is the way you feel. Monster is the way you feel. Monster is the way you feel all the time. Monster is the way you feel. Monster is the way you feel all the time. All the time. Let me pick up your stand, number one fan. This is our chance, there's a romance. There is nothing you can do to me.
I love the little addition to seeing our playable characters also dance. That was a nice little thing they added.
Yeah. But the...
Oh, this music was in, this was like the
Road Trip.
background, one of the background musics of Road Trip, yeah.
I
Yep.
remember it as the creepy one.
Also, there's a Ravi. Just staring at us from under a blanket.
I have the DLC, so I could play as a Robbie if I want.
Well...
Like, if we did do online.
I don't know how to play!
Tutorials,
What's
we could.
tutorials? I think we played the demo.
I mean, we've played
It didn't
it
have
before,
everything,
but I
like
also
with the
kinda
new
wanna
comics
see-
features.
Yeah, I kinda
True,
wanna
because like Zoe and Liam are gonna talk to us, so we should.
True.
see tutorials.
Also, we have to make sure we
Voices, yay!
Voices,
make our
yay.
own voices.
Voices, yay.
Their voices, okay.
Voices, yay.
Okay, okay.
3 players.
We only have 2 hours. Remember this. We only have 2
and
hours.
2.5
So either regular game or short game.
reg.
I would say short game because we do faff around a bit, and I imagine at least a short game would take 2 hours for us.
H is your
Bryson.
choice.
We'll do short game, and then I mean, if y'all are still up by the time I'm back, which I doubt, but then we can come back. But shit, I'll stay up for 24 hours. Yo, we got
God.
more.
So,
Surf Rock we
Oh.
had.
no beats. Koyu
No fight we had.
That's new.
Like it? Retro?
Ooh, I like it.
That's way too hype. But I do want
Hype,
What do you
yeah.
mean way too hype? But this is Monstercon.
It's way too hype in the best way possible. I will...
Speaks to me. And so we wandered into the D&D section and found fantasy vibes.
I say retro or kawaii.
Retro.
Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and
I'm
understood.
jamming out to this music.
Yeah. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged.
Sorry, I need to change the screen theme from Underline Defense Academy to Monster. Wow.
Let's go do the
That will help. Man, this Danganronpa game looks weird.
Yeah, this thing Rob updated is crazy.
When do they start killing each other?
Oh, we have.
Oh,
So. It's
been decided.
Hey, where's my boy? Oh, it's okay. I got worried.
Vicky. Brian.
Amira.
Amira.
Amira. Oz. Damien. Valerie. Arabi.
Milo.
And
Mila.
fuck. No, his name is Fuck now.
And Miss Fuck. No. Yeah, I'm
Mix Fuck.
going out. Name Taffy.
For the color name.
Ah, yeah. You could just call me Laffy Taffy.
Don't do that for Valerie. Don't do that to her. Oh yeah, we gotta get another
Scree?
Scree
Screw?
Scroozy.
Screwsu?
Screwzoo.
What is that name?
I felt like
Just call me
It's-
Screwsu.
I felt like scratch, like screw.
It's what has to happen. This is Screwzoo.
I'm down. Screwsu.
Hey, stranger.
I'm second player, or is H second player? Oh, look at that.
Me second. Fuck you.
Okay,
Hey, give me us.
sure thing. I'm guessing.
Yeah, we'll just go H. Now give me that sheet.
I hope they like my cosplay.
Alright, sorry.
A part of me was actually, well, obviously I know what I'm going for, but for a second there, with the little joke we made about Milo being named Fuck, I was gonna go that way, but I have
thinking of
to.
that
No,
option.
it's
We just,
so funny.
but we just call him Fuck.
Yeah.
Say, hey, Fuck, what's up? But I have to go with my boy Fank. Brian, please.
Gotta bring Fank back.
Come on, Fank.
It's the first one of
F-A-N-K.
MonsterCon.
Sure.
I am a he. I look off into the distance and I look bored as Fank. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Are you gay? Would we get a date for that night? Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Actually 5, but Liam was there too. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
So what was you doing?
Liam DeLinecourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting. even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, 24, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them. But who? If you try to hack and make it someone else, I'll stop you. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? Ha! I laugh at the idea. We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. We've been to RodeoCon before.
This is our fourth.
And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Now you'll have to choose 3 things you like. Each like is tied to one or several romance options. Your likes will soft-lock you into some ROs. What does RO stand for? I don't know. You'll encounter more often.
Romanceable options.
Romanceable
My
options.
headphones disconnected.
I thought it meant righteous octopuses.
Righteous octopies, not.
I never learned Spanish. Anyway, you can correct this soft lock by meeting other ROs in the food court, which you'll see later. After the likes phase, you'll be asked to choose a top 3 within a category.
Oh.
You'll choose your first, second, and third favorite option in descending order. It'll be like a date sandwich. Who's the meaty center? Anyway, this will shape your starting stats. Screw Sue, tell us 3 things.
Drunken karaoke, magical girls with a dark twist.
Oh.
Dungeon, low-level monsters.
A part of me is wondering if
What's a Robbie's answer doing here?
I'm wondering if we should answer truthfully for our first time, or if we should answer what we know is going to be like certain characters we're going for.
I need Zoe.
Ultra layered memes, retro games, anime fashion, drama, collecting katanas, heavy metal idols, enemies to lovers, only one bed. I'm
Hell.
like,
I mean, I suppose I sleep alone, so I only
this
need
is some
one
of the
bed.
Gayest shit ever. So
Oh, can you take it back?
So true, bestie.
It looks like you kind of went through 2 of them at once.
I can't take them back. But no, I meant to.
Okay.
Damn, you better take all my.
Perhaps you're not the only one going after Zoe.
Well, they seem to not be an option. But
They
we'll
probably
see.
will be different for each of us, I assume. Unless these are the only things we can pick from. Like, you choose your 3, and then H is left to choose between 9 of them. Okay, there you go.
Okay, whew. Alright, give me enemies to lovers and only one bed, because I'm racing after Zoe. I instinctively have to. Just in case,
Wait a
so
minute.
we'll go with anime fashion.
If you're both going for Zoe, should I also go for Zoe and it becomes a contest to see
No,
who
I
can
didn't-
win
I didn't
by getting
choose them
Zoe?
Because of Zoe, I just chose them because.
Oh, okay.
'Cause-
All right, then.
Because
I have
Susie.
to pick things that actually
I chose
matter.
them because
All right.
me.
All right, let me think here. Let me think. The thing is, I'm thinking like I either want to go for Liam or April for my first time, but I feel like
Stay
the
away
answers
from my
I would.
It'll be a
I will
battle
fight you for the
Clussy.
Clussy. You can't have Zoe and the Clussy. All right. So
I never
I'll take-
tried going for some.
I'll take care of Zoe for you. You two go ahead for the Clussy.
if I just happen to get Zoe, then who's to say? And you can't blame me. Anyway, I will pick
I'm
retro games. Collecting katanas
That's a dub.
and dad joke T-shirts.
Also dub. I think you got all dub. Is my guess.
Oh, here's your top
Let's
3
find out.
favorite Pokemans.
Yes, this is a running joke.
Oh, I mean, yes. Absolutely, without a doubt. And
Alright, 2 more.
and guy whose entire personality is having way too much hair. Yes, absolutely. Hey, cool secretary. I also like yes. Very so.
Okay, we'll go with women in suit.
Then these both look like suits to
Oh,
me.
fair. I think you are right, but fancy women in suit. The
Yeah, I
Black
imagine
one.
the
Formal
accountant
suit.
instead of the
formal
gunslinger.
suit. But then we will
I mean,
also
that,
go
that
gunslinger.
guy's got kind of in a suit there, too.
Damn it. It's men.
What's wrong with the men, huh? Huh?
They're
I mean,
men,
there's
Snark.
there's
You-
I mean, there's plenty
you should
wrong
know.
with men, but yes, I do know. I just want to
We'll go
compare
party
notes.
We'll go the drunk one.
Party
Thank
rocket
you.
on the left. All right, first off, pick me.
Oh,
Pick me.
okay.
Pick
All right.
me, pick me,
Now-
pick
Now
me.
pick the accountant woman with glasses bigger than her personality, and I want the long-haired disco man. Oh yeah. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love.
What?
With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
I could copy one of my dreams.
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Choose your genres.
I only have 2.
Do we all just
Romance.
romance?
Romance.
We can fight next time. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And we were horny. Whoops, wasn't supposed to say that one. This game safely dances.
Go, time is money.
Alright, let's make a romance
Wait a second, champ.
Yeah, no need to rush into this. We're here to give you some tips on how to do cons the right way, the Liam way.
Think of it like some sort of tutorial.
God knows you could use one of those, Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps.
As everyone knows, the main activity of a con is finding love. Yeah, I know, it isn't really. But this is Scroozu we're talking about. Look at her, she's probably aiming to get a date at the big con after party.
Ah, yes, the silence speaks volumes.
That's usually went first, because she's catching straight. Well, if you want to get a date, you'd better get to know the other person and what they look for in a potential partner.
Exactly. Do they share dreams and fears? Are your visions of the future in sync? Are your souls truly compatible?
Too complicated. Let's just say someone's personality can be defined through 5 traits: smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, and fun. Let's call them stats. It sounds cooler and more video gamey.
A tad reductive, but let's work with that.
Then you have to ask yourself, is your fun high enough for someone who loves to party? Is your boldness low enough for someone who likes peace and quiet?
Sometimes people are even more ambiguous, like they may like someone who's just balanced.
All things should be. The point is, everyone has their standards. Stat standards.
And if by some chance you want to go to the party by yourself,
Which is a totally valid option if that's your jam.
don't think you'll be exempt from managing your stats. You can still fail at being alone.
There's more stuff to keep in mind, but let's cover that later, okay? Was a panel I wanted to check out.
Sounds good. And I have to rehearse the next tutorial.
Have fun, Screwzoo!
All right, we're in. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Not look like a
I love this music.
But sure. This looks like way too much to be a short.
We'll figure it out.
You're
I just
so
remembered
right.
there's a convention next week? Yeah, next weekend. Okay, not this weekend.
I don't know what I want. Hotel outdoor, yes. Ooh, what's my computer? Headed to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. And they give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many
Convenient.
extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop.
Sounds like Valerie.
You managed to get 14 extra towels. Huh. And what can you do with these many towels? You only needed one. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You can blast your creativity from such a magnificent architectural endeavor.
Man, that was creativity stuff. I wanted that.
Later, you're searching for an open bathroom. But what you find is Zoe and Doug interviewing Liam as he lays on a chassis lamp.
Chase? Yeah, chassis, sorry.
Come on, Liam. You gotta dig deep for me. What's your biggest kink? Starting off strong.
We're starting with them. Big and the
Who starts with a question like that? I just sat down.
Zoe does.
we do.
We do.
We do. I'm not answering that.
The muse could come from anywhere, Liam. Please respond.
Zoe, you know I'm happy to let you mine me for content for Liam Prom, your fanfiction where every character is an alternate universe version of my illustrious self.
Thanks for the exposition.
Ooh, nice seamless lore drop. But I still have some dignity left to maintain, you know.
Who needs dignity? I'd rather have content. Content like your biggest kink. The subject's being unruly. Doug, as my moderator, I authorize you to get the ice bucket.
Dousing me with ice water isn't going to make me talk. For all you know, that could be my kink.
Doug, write that down.
Oh, okay.
Crap!
Oh, crap, I dropped my notebook in the ice bucket.
What was that voice? Hold on. Hold, please. Hold.
Is
You
Doug
know-
Aaron?
You should know what's happening. You should
I know.
you should know what's about
I
to
know,
happen.
I know.
Let's find that voice actor.
Why was it so quiet?
Because I had to have it in moderation for other people's ears, but you know what? Because of you said that,
I also turned the door volume was also just turned down on my end for some reason.
Yeah.
Zoe's interviewing tactics lack a delicate touch, one that you could surely provide. Also, she'd love for them to wrap this up and move through the chassis lounge out of the bathroom so you can piss. So, ask a question Liam will actually answer. Liam, please recount a recent dream of yours. If it happens to be boring, please make one up that's actually interesting. Thanks.
Creative?
Liam, keeping in mind that we will design a character based on your answer, would you be open to sharing your deepest, darkest fear?
Is that also creative? They both sound creative.
That one maybe more fun, or else the top one. Top one fun, creative, because we're gonna design a character, so creative for the bottom one.
We're also
The top
and yeah,
one-
probably fun for the top.
If it's boring, please make one up. That's entertaining, so that's fun.
So you're
Have
it's
fun.
not those rules.
Or creative.
Remember, these are road trip rules.
Is it? Are you sure?
We played the demo, H. You should know.
I don't remember actually.
I don't remember either. But which answer will make sure you don't get Liam instead of Zoe?
I don't know. Anyway, scene character.
Nope. I'm not going to share my deepest fear.
Why? Is it tigers?
What?
What? No! Where did you... Oh, excuse me. Where did you even get that idea?
It's okay to be afraid of tigers, Liam. I'm afraid of them too. There, I said it.
I'm proud of you, Doug. That was very brave of you to admit.
Yes, good for Doug. However, I am not afraid of tigers.
It's okay. You don't need to admit you're afraid of tigers. We're here for you whenever you feel ready to share.
Liam, look out! There's a tiger right behind you!
I'm not falling for that.
Liam was then mauled by a tiger.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
But there was
How'd
a
you
tiger,
call it?
and proceeded to maul Liam. And of how Liam died. JK, there was no tiger. But I bet they had you there.
World?
I was cool for a moment. Kid, I'm making tiger-fearing Liam a character anyway. I'm very into this idea now.
Seriously? This is Panini Press Liam all over again. I told you then that I don't actually love paninis. And I'm telling you now that I'm not scared of tigers.
Liam, there's a tiger! Run!
Damn, he's good.
JK, +2 charm for helping Liam face his fear of tigers. But you lose 2 creativity. Oh, and 10 bladder
Contents.
Continue? Okay.
contents from holding your pee for so long.
I've never heard the term bladder continence.
Wait a second. It's time for a new episode of Tutorials with Liam and Zoe.
Yes, we realize we've explained the importance of managing stats, but we didn't cover how to manage them properly.
Exactly. Stats can be managed a number of ways, but let's cover the most important one.
That'd be experiencing the sort of absurd and exciting adventures that usually take place once you visit a location.
Let's call these experiences events for short.
Normally, during an event, you face a conflict you must solve by choosing between potential solutions. Options, if you will. What you choose will define you as a person. If you choose a smart option, you'll gain smarts, and I will find you attractive.
Yeah, minus the attractive part, it's really up in the air. If you choose to punch a bear, that'd be quite bold of you, so you'd gain boldness.
But stats are also lost when choosing an option. Every path not taken is a stat lost.
Which is to say, if you choose a smart option instead of punching the bear, then you'd gain smarts but lose boldness.
Just try not to punch a bear, okay? Or
You
a
never know
tiger.
if it's gonna be Coach.
It could be.
Liam, let H punch a bear if that's who she is as a person.
But think of the bear. Anyway, there are a few more ways of managing stats, like...
Liam, let's write those down in a manual or something. I really want to check out those limited figurines I told you about. Oh yeah, that's a transcript we have. That's new.
Nice. True. We can keep giving you tips later, yes? In the meantime, don't get yourself killed.
You can't tell me what to do.
No, H, no!
Let's see, so you stole my creativity. So...
You stole my creativity. Now I draw
we'll go
circles.
to... What is it, the merch hall? Yeah, we'll get some charm in there.
Dragon is back.
Dragon
Oh,
is
Dragon
back
Heat.
and Oz is so fucking adorable.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
Sticker.
I'm normal. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses.
Cool.
No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like, +2 charm good. Later, you and April meet up with Nico and Zoe to check out the booth for Easy Cheesy, a popular mobile gacha game. I can't believe they're giving out free download codes for General Gorgonzola. We're gonna be the envy of the forums.
Justice will prevail.
Hold on, General. The White Ranger's coming to rescue you from your loot box prison.
I still don't get why this game's so popular. All you do is click on prize boxes and unlock characters, right?
No, you don't understand. You click on prize boxes and unlock the coolest characters ever.
Here, you can try it out on my phone.
Oh, wow!
Fine. So I guess just click here and... Oh, I unlock someone. She's cute.
You got Ganyu. Oh.
Hello, welcome to the Easy Cheesy booth. Here are your General Gorgonzola download codes.
Woo! Give it to me!
Yay! My life is now complete.
Click, click. I got another one. He looks so yummy.
I'm never getting my phone back.
You seem like dedicated fans. What if I told you there were more exclusive characters you could unlock?
Zoe in!
I'd say slap my ass and call me mommy because I'm in.
You got it, Mommy.
What?
Yes, mommy.
Me too. We're willing to do anything for these gotchas, aren't we, Rangers?
Can't talk. Must click.
I love consumers with such single-minded motivation.
Close.
We're running 2 promotions right now. Just complete the necessary tasks, and you'll get your prize.
These tasks seem kind of sketch, but you're not one to question anything with such cool gotchas on the line. What do you pick? Commit 5 crimes in the name of the game. Reconnect with your estranged childhood best friend and convince them to download the gotcha game. Now, that one's probably charm. The other is probably boldness.
They're
so we
both
gotta
super,
lose the
super
other
rare.
one.
I like how there's
I want
rare,
Pepper Jack.
super rare, super, super rare, and then there's UR with ultra rare. So when does ultra, super, omega rare come by?
Give me Pepper Jack. Shut up, Stash.
Pepper Jack.
You scroll way back into your contacts and call a friend you haven't talked to in a long time. Blobbert's back!
Oh, damn.
Hiya, Blobbert!
H, wowee, I can't believe it's you. I've missed you so much.
Robert! You know what? Wait,
You sound like you're really happy.
Robert!
What are you up to these days? How's your mom? Does she still make the best waffles in the whole world? Tell me everything.
Papa's good. As for me, I've been getting a game called Easy Cheesy. Have you heard of it?
Wow.
H, can you hurry up? This is cutting into my clicking time.
Get your own phone.
No, I'm not familiar with it. Is it a party game like those funny bowling games we used to play at your house?
Wii bowling. Even better. It's a highly addictive mobile gacha game. If you make an account and friend me, we could collect and trade gachas together.
Oh, it's multiplayer? I'll download it now. Maybe we can meet up to play it sometime and catch up on...
Sure, H would love that. Okay, bye.
Who's that?
No! Blobber! April grabs your phone, hangs up the call, and whirls on the corporate shrills.
Gotchas. Now. Good work. I couldn't have commissioned a more effective or soulless advertisement myself. Here are your exclusive gotchas.
I get it, because they're mosquitoes and leeches.
Yeah,
They're the most beautiful QR codes ever!
I thought it was a worm and a cockroach. But you're right, you're totally right. You're the best, H!
The mosquito is hot, though, just because she's a woman in a suit.
Yeah,
Anyway,
why is the
it's
mosquito make me
true. You're the only mosquito that's allowed to live when I purge them all from the world. Anyways, it's true. Everyone thinks so, especially Blobber, that funny blobby fellow. Maybe you two should reconnect, please.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Blobber. I'm sorry to extort you for this. No! Nah, you'd rather cherish your new friendships. It hurts. You're sure Blobber's made new friends too. Yeah, it's probably fine. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 boldness.
Wow.
I thought you would get boldness because of the effect. Okay.
Let's go somewhere with
You charmed Blobber into getting a
Why not? 'Cause
gotcha
the other
addictive.
one was I didn't do crimes.
Crimes! Anyway, let's see here. You know what? I've always been a smart guy, so let's increase our smarts by going to I assume the main stage? Whatever that blue thing is? Yeah, send me to the main stage. You're sitting at the main... Are dating sims back? I hope so. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled, Are Dating Sims Back? The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, They're not, because they never left to begin with.
Whoa!
Yeah! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool.
Bye!
Okay.
Buy more dating sims! Buy that!
Everything!
Now prepare to completely forget whatever you just watched, because it's time for one of the biggest events of the con. A Q&A with world-class game dev Hayato Kamada. Hey you two, Kamada's panel starts in 15 minutes. Tell him to get ready. I think we did this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Well,
one
in the-
I remember this one, yeah. This is the demo.
You got it, boss. He'll be there. Everything's under control. No disasters in sight. Crap.
Aaron
Shoot.
Jones?
Gosh freaking darn.
It could be.
Check.
I think he was voicing this guy in a different game. So,
We're so fudged. We're fudged right to heck.
your commitment to family friendliness is admirable, Doug. but can someone tell me what the fuck is going on?
Well, Omen and I were told to hang out with Hayato Kamada and make sure he came to the panel on time.
Ah, and we did an excellent job. Con volunteering is just too easy. We were superior at hanging out with Hayato Kamada. Until we lost him, that is.
You lost him? How?
Let's see. First, we took him to the corn dog stands to get lunch. Then, one thing led to another, and we bet him $20 he couldn't do a backflip.
From what I can tell, not Aaron.
Best $20 I've ever spent.
We'll find out in the credits.
Then we had a spirited debate on whether or not the color red actually enrages bulls.
We could not agree, so we went to find a bull to see if it was true. But apparently the only place you can find bulls in this city are zoos. Such is the absurdity of this modern era.
Somebody pinch me. It was fun. We got to look at lizards with the creator of Solid Lizard himself. I've never felt so alive.
But somewhere
Snake?
between the reptile exhibit and the face painting booth, we lost him.
How does that even happen?
It's not our fault. Celebrities are slippery. And we were very excited about face painting.
What the fuck?
You only had to keep
Yeah.
track of one fucking guy!
Side note, you have a mask for a face, and Doug is Sly.
Liam, you don't get it. They painted my face like a tiger. Like a tiger! Can you imagine that?
Have you
No,
been
I'm scared
speaking
of
with
tigers.
Zoe? You better help them find Hayato Kamada before the panel starts. He's probably gone back to his game roots, going full stealth mode. Look for boxes moving conspicuously. Compare notes of Kamada's stalker. Every celebrity's got a stalker that knows their every move. I feel we did the first one during the demo. So let's do the second one. Where's Kamada's stalker? Because the internet is beautiful, you find a whole subreddit where stalkers compare notes and collaborate for a deeper, more comprehensive degree of stalking. It's called 4chan.
Let's open a thread and see what Kamada was doing there.
Oh no, they're on Reddit. Never mind. You feisty little goblin. You/feisty little goblin. I checked his trash last week. He ate pasta on Thursday and brought a new pair of shoes. You/Doug Campbell throwaway.
Thanks, but that's not helpful enough, though.
You put your real name in your throwaway account?
Of course. How else will people know it isn't me?
I'm not Doug. You/Kamada Senpai noticed me. I've been tracking his visit to SpookyCon. Did you know he spent most of the day hanging out with 2 incompetent volunteers?
My mom would be so
Not
proud.
at all.
Look, Omen, we're famous.
Okay, that's not Aaron. That doesn't sound like him.
Look, Omen, we're famous.
You/Kamada piss. I played a tracker on him, and it stopped sending a signal out almost an hour ago. It could mean he's underground? In the sewers, maybe?
Oh, I remember. Omen told him that it's impossible to catch a big sewer rat with your bare hands. So maybe he went to test it?
Ah. That tracks. It is impossible indeed.
You/Doug Campbell throwaway.
We found him. Thanks, everyone. Please pursue healthier hobbies.
Get out of here, girl!
You/feisty little goblin. Should I check his trash again just to be safe? You search the sewers and find Kamada covered in bites, blood, and sewer goo. And carrying a huge sewer rat!
Wow! The mad lad actually did it! Oh!
Fuck. This might be the first time I've ever wished I had 2 bare hands.
You get to the panel just in time, and Kamada giving the panel with a rat in his hands is hailed as yet another disruptive move in the industry. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 fun for chasing rats in the sewer. What's wrong with you? Get a hobby.
Let's trade places.
Trade places!
No characters. Say your traits out loud to allocate for advancing. Sans Undertale.
Zoe Monster Prom. Actually, no, pause Monster Prom, just to put my obsessions in the right place.
Big Bird from Sesame Street.
Oh, what a blunt rotation. Needs a vacation the month. Big Bird has been going on for decades. Big Bird's been going on for decades.
There may have been episodes where he's been on vacation, but yeah, Sesame Street's been on for a while.
Sans lives every day like it's a vacation.
Sans lives in a vacation.
Zoe is technically on vacation, acting out as she is now because she was an Eldritch being for so long. She got
switched to Oz, but also if it gets me
Oz.
higher, but
I mean,
I would say Snarf me Susie.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh, it's a heart. Oh boy.
It's a heart knock life.
Hi, I'm never wearing a shirt. Welcome to the food court. You'll be visiting this place twice per run.
Oh, just ever.
Ah, yes. This tutorial will be delivered by me, the narrator. Tutorials explained by characters are fun and immersive, but as the narrator, I have the power to go straight to the point.
I mean,
For example, for example, I could just tell you that by pressing tab, you can access useful info. Does that sound right? Or that you can consult the dialogue history by either pressing H or mouse wheel up. Just go ahead, run up to H and just start pressing her. You will be arrested. Anyhow, back to the food court. Food court turns are about getting to know the one person you want to take to the con after party. There are 5 tables you could choose from. 3 of the tables are populated by the 6 romance options in pairs. One of the tables lets you call one of several guests, who are essentially alternative date options. Finally, there's a table for you to sit alone. These tables are tied to their own mechanics. As usual, our jam is obscuring said mechanics a bit so you can focus on the narrative side of this experience. By playing, you can slowly but steadily learn how everything works. But if that's not your style, we've added helpful explanations of everything in the manual. Feel free to check it out. Just keep in mind that each table only allows for 1 player, because you have a fat ass and 2 players will break the bench. Now go choose a seat.
Alright, who we gonna be after?
Yeah, I still don't remember who I'm really going for. I have smarts.
You had Doug, Liam, and Omen in your event, so...
Alright, then let's sit next to Liam and Doug.
Who do you want to sit with?
Oh, you know, as a straight man, I gotta say, they're both quite the hunk. So, like, I don't really know. I was thinking Liam, because the Clussy is just out of reach now. But Doug is just very nice. Doug is new, you know? Maybe Liam will be okay with the rebound. but I have creativity and smarts, which probably leans more towards Liam, I'm saying. So I'm thinking I might have a chance with Liam more than Doug. Doug sounds like he's more like charm and fun. So I'm going to have to go with Liam.
You loser! You're going back for seconds, asshole. So you went to go on a date, yeah? Huh? I'm not kidding. As we've said, these mechanics are covered in the manual, but there's one little thing we wanted to cover here. Liam hates everybody. You chose wrong. You'll see some peppers on the dating different dates. They are a sort of spicy meter. This is like declaring your preference of spiciness when you're pursuing a date. It doesn't affect the date itself, but the ending you'll get if you succeed. The art might be the same, but the narrative won't. 0 peppers will make the ending more platonic. You'll shake hands and agree to be friends forever. 1 or 2 peppers will make the ending somewhere between romantic and suggestive. 3 peppers will make the ending definitively naughty.
Fascinating.
4 peppers is just fucking on the table in front of everyone. Just keep in mind that choosing a low amount of peppers won't affect the content of secret endings, which might be naughty.
Okay.
Okay, you're now truly prepared to go on your first date. Go get him, Tiger. Oh!
How is go for a walk 3 peppers?
Only one way to find out.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Does any of this have to do with stats? Like, if I go for a walk and he asks me a question, all right.
I don't know.
I don't think. Not from how I interpreted it. It
Maybe
just
going for a walk
the
is
narrative of what happens. Like, the mechanic will still be the same, but it just changes the narrative of...
Well, maybe we shouldn't run to, like, I'm not the person who fucks and leaves, so let's visit a museum first. And then next round, when I go with Liam again, we'll go for the 3, alright?
Alright, coward, go for it.
Let me see.
You and Liam decide to visit a contemporary art museum. Obviously, Liam is in his element. He has copious amounts of information on every little weird sculpture lump. Suddenly, he stops in front of a huge abstract painting and doesn't say anything. You're not sure if he's moved beyond words or, for once, he has no clue what it means. But he looks super cute, and you stand next to him in silence for a while, looking at the art. It feels nice and intimate. You try to hold his hand,
One of my
but you
friends
say
just
no.
went on a date
That's
at a
it?
museum. Anyway, Zoe! Although, Nico is
what about
great,
Nico?
What a movie
go-
to dinner or board game night.
Go out to dinner. I'm going straight. Well, not straight, but
You're going
I'm
straight?
No,
No, ain't saying
never.
it so.
You're going right
Go
for
out to
the
dinner.
money.
Exactly. You and Zoe go out to a fancy restaurant. You decide to do the romantic cliche and split a milkshake with 2 straws. You two can do that cute thing where you look into each other's eyes while you drink. Zoe thanks you for the milkshake, and then uses the second straw to drink with her leg mouth as well. Huh. But this gives you an unexpectedly good view of her butt, so you're not gonna complain.
I bet I can get a discount.
Zoe flashed you her butt. You fell for it.
So smart, bonus. I'm gonna be honest, I don't
Go for the
got
close.
any fucking clue what's April
He's a wild card.
I would say fun, maybe?
Fun and crazy.
I don't know, but go for the clussy.
Go for the clussy.
Why is board game night
Also-
3 this time? Watch a movie, go for a walk.
We're going to play strip poker on board game night. Oops, I lost again.
Oops.
I mean, I do like board.
Tears off all the clothes
Board
in
games are
one
great.
turn.
So she holding Uno cards and I'm just holding money?
Sounds like the two of them.
Yeah.
Do you have a $2 bill? Go fish!
You and
What
Abraham
game are we
have a
playing?
great game. We are playing Game of Cards. What cards?
Which
I don't
is
know.
a thing I've tried to actually make happen, but my other friends weren't up for it.
You decide to play charades. It will wipe the floor with you. You could have foreseen this, since clowns and mimes are probably related to some degree. Still, it was fun watching her essentially devour a whole rotisserie chicken. Your kingdom.
I love watching my clown girlfriend eat an entire chicken that doesn't
Day
exist.
2.
Day 2. Damn it.
Creative color.
Comic time. It's time to work on the comic.
Yeah.
As your creative mentors, we've prepared very original questions that will spur extraordinary ideas.
We've written 2 per day.
You're welcome.
Once the exercise is done, you might see no comic just yet.
But you have to trust the process. Fang, your efforts will come to fruition by the end of the con.
Don't worry about that. Totally. How you choose to answer the exercise will impact the script of the resulting comic. I recommend that you remember or even take note of every option you choose during this exercise to better savor its impact once we get to see the resulting comic.
And there's more to these exercises. All these choices will shape you as a person.
Which is to say, they will affect your stats.
You'll feel these changes each time you solve one of the exercises. And there's one last thing I love about creative work. When several people collaborate, it changes them all as a group.
That's right. My personal advice is that even if one person is answering an exercise, the whole group should discuss it.
To be clear, you'll gain a lot of the stat tied to the chosen option, but you'll lose the stats tied to the options not chosen. And these stat effects will equally affect all play. Oh.
Ooh.
You can fuck up your friends with stat changes. Shush that voice, it's breaking the immersion. Ugh.
Anyway, enough procrastinating.
Zoe is right. It's time to work on your craft. Minecraft! Hold this pencil and let the Minecraft wander. Con is a whirlwind of activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find time to work on your comic. Time to brainstorm. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Being nice to people. Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words. Oh man, that would work for an old fart like me. People actually seeking revenge? Delicious tobacco. Why did this trend die out? Wearing pants. Are people walking around in their underwear?
No,
Alright,
but
only
I
needing
think-
to learn.
I think they mean like not pants.
Oh,
Does that
gotcha. So when people go and they go to the market to wear like sweatpants because they don't want to change. Gotcha. Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. That one speaks to me.
I don't like it. Yeah.
I choose it.
Sure, I'll take it.
More charm.
This can't
And
be that
Get
hard.
charm.
Yeah.
a bunch of other things.
What's your strongest ass at when you're on a first date?
What's
You
your
taste
strongest
pumpkin
ass?
spice latte. You have strong
Damn.
yet graceful knees. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they were 2 sexy, empty holes. You can transform into a tiger. The tiger
Why
must
is the
keep going
tiger-
crazy?
The tiger keeps coming back. Poor Liam. I'm not afraid of tigers. Also, there's a tiger. You can transform into a tiger.
These all sound like charm, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ah, you've been
Maybe
You're stuck. You
Tiger's
have to
gold.
choose one of the
That one's probably bonus, yeah. Which
Yeah.
I don't think any of us actually need.
Liam does not like
your
it when I'm
eyes are
bold.
soulless, almost as if they were two sexy empty holes, because it might be creativity.
That could be charm.
They could all be charm.
It says sexy.
Hey,
It says holes.
souls.
Sexy holes.
I'm down to choose that one.
Then sure, we'll charm X. I don't know.
It's bold.
That was bold.
Boldness. Apparently, none of us know.
I didn't get to choose
Wait, how,
anything.
So-
why does Susie not get to choose? What the fuck?
Hey, bitch.
Stop right there, criminal scum. This is the
What
stat
happened
police.
there?
We're here to test you on your stat knowledge. Just kidding, it's us, Zoe and Liam, renowned creators, verified hot people, and knowledgeable toil dispensers.
We thought we've been giving Fank all these exquisite tips on how to manage stats, but how easy is it to know which option ties to which stat?
Oh, very. Yeah, some options will be easy to interpret, like how punching a bear feels like a very bold thing to do.
But some will be quite a bit more nuanced, and it might be harder to tie them to a stat.
Which is why we've written all the specifics to every stat in a manual for you to check.
Which will be available within the customized menu. So even if an option might not feel tied to a specific stat, or even more than one, you just gotta take your time. Try to analyze what's the biggest clue within the option, and which stat relates to that specific clue.
Or you know what? Just ignore stats and choose whichever option feels more interesting to you. Live, fail, and have fun.
I must agree with Zoe here. Just try not to fail too much.
Just go play some DDR so I can see you fail too much.
Cheh, let's go. But don't be surprised if you're disappointed.
Can Liam canonically play DDR? See you around, Bank!
If he can, that makes it more hotter to me. Let's see, I lost a bunch of smarts, but my creativity went up, so this sounds great. Let's get more. Wait, hold on. Yeah, smarts? What would Liam also like? Creativity? Or charm?
Yeah, creativity.
I think creativity's the one.
Yeah,
Send me to Creativity Zone. Or, not Community Zone. Which one's creative?
hotel and outdoors.
The hotel. Alright, send me to the hotel lobby. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except... Uh-oh! You feel a rumble in your belly. You haven't had human brains in a while. There's no time to take off the costume, so you'll have to poop in cosplay. It's a strange experience. You rarely see a fictional character pooping. Your toilet-based cosplaying gives you a better understanding of the character. Here's +2 creativity for broadening your knowledge in such an unexpected, gross way. You head back to the hotel room with Liam and Omen and walk in on Doug, letting the Spooky Con mascot use his laptop for some reason. I think we did this as well.
Oh,
Ah! What are you?
we did not do this.
No, we did not.
Hi there. Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my friend Pom Pom. He's helping me get a better life.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we got to chatting outside, and I was talking about how much I loved comics and movies, because you can live vicariously through the characters. And he said he knows a way for me to live a new life in real life. We just have to swap identities. He's almost done using my birth certificate and social security number to make a pretend ID with my name and his face on it.
Stop it.
Don't fucking let him do that. He's stealing your identity.
No, he's swapping identities with me. Don't worry, it's an even trade.
Yup.
Who wants to voice him?
I get Doug's clean criminal record, and he gets a daily call from my parole officer.
Ah. Fear not, Lear. I have an idea.
Omen snatches Doug's laptop out of Pom Pom's hands and throws it out of the window.
His hands look like penises.
Hey, I was using that. I'm not leaving until I get a new identity.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nope. It's not fair. He tried to stab you.
Hey, I said he could have a new identity, and I'm a slime of my word. Do any of you have a spare identity he could have? Fang?
I mean, Valerie probably would.
I guess. Time to put your years of experience creating amazing TTRPG character sheets to work. This is the same thing, but illegal.
But illegal. At night.
Trust incarcination, a proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. This means he will eventually get a new identity as a crab. So that one sounds creative. The other one sounds smart. Actually, if it's making a character sheet, does that count as fun? Because we're like, yay, D&D. Or is it
it
smart
might be
because
creativity.
I like the way you think, H.
Creativity.
Let's make a character sheet. Fuck the crabs. That wouldn't even work.
Hey, yeah.
Character sheets have no legal bearing on...
Okay, Pom Pom. You can either do a melee build, a caster build, or a healer build. Which one sounds the most fun?
I guess melee.
Melee is good, but it's weaker without a party. I recommend balancing yourself with some healing spells, or at least a Tufty's feat.
Why do you care? I thought you said this would not work.
I was gonna mention the sudden flip.
Well, it won't. But if you all are going to do dumb shit, you should at least do it well, with smarts.
You know what? That's something I can agree on.
Time to pick your class and stats. What do you want to be proficient in, buddy?
Do dumb shit the best you possibly can. I guess being good at stealing and avoiding the cops would be pretty great for me.
Rogue it is.
Oh, that sounds compelling. Can I be a rogue instead of a reformed villain?
No,
Killjoy.
I am.
Now you gotta pick your name. This is critical. A good name can make or break your TTRPG experience.
I don't know. You got any ideas?
Unfortunately for you, I have already chosen the best name in existence. But it is not too late for you to take second prize and become Omen Jr.
Satisfied, Omen Jr. leaves to register his character sheet at the DMV. You gain +2 creativity for helping him remake himself, but lose 2 smarts.
So the
Uh-oh.
other one was smart.
Scared of big crowds.
So what was the other one? I already forgot.
The other
Smart and creativity.
The other one was turn into a crab.
Okay.
And that one
Let's
Crab
was
people.
smart.
Crab people.
We will go right back to the merch hall. Creativity and charm maxi. Okay, it is safe. That's fine. Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish, and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." You keep walking around and waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy +2 charm, but wishes do come true.
Congratulations on losing the flat ass.
You're checking out the merch stalls with Zoe, April, and Nico, and Zoe spies a retro game booth, like the music you're listening to. OMG, I love retro games. Do you have any Garfield titles?
Wait, okay, no, this is actually really cool. Does the option change depending on which music we are playing?
That would be cool.
It either could be a coincidence or, yeah, there could be more to it.
No, they specifically said, like the music you're listening to. And we chose
I
Oh.
said. I ad-libbed that.
Okay.
I just ad-libbed that.
Oh,
That was
I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I.
Huh. Well, anyway.
Huh.
Hazel.
No, it's not Hazel, it's Hazel's grandma?
Close enough.
Grandma Hazel?
Sure do. I've got Garfield. Garfield teaches typing. Garfield teaches microbiology. And Garfield coaches you through your parents' divorce.
Don't buy anything from that loser. I've got retro games with cats too.
Cats like Garfield?
Yeah, sure.
Quit sniping my customers. You do this every time we accidentally put foods across from each other.
Sounds like there's some serious backstory here. Are you two business rivals? That's putting it lightly. I hate that guy.
Something gone to the ground.
Only because you spread that rumor that my games give people STDs.
Oh.
Jeez, isn't that kinda overdramatic?
No, it was true. I fucked his games once and it gave me syphilis.
Oh,
Big yikes.
You mean I was about to buy a pre-fucked game? Gross.
big yikes. Should we leave? I kinda wanna leave.
We can't leave. We have to help these two settle their differences.
Why?
Justice will prevail.
Because we're heroes, and meddling in strangers' business is our job. H, what do you suggest?
Alright, okay.
I need
Offer
to
them
hear
a
him-
fifth.
Sorry for breaking in the middle of this, but I need to hear him talk again, but I think I just heard who Nico's VA is.
I'm sure we'll run into him again.
Anyway, continue, H.
$50,000. Offer them $50,000 to win first prize at a couples dance competition. They'll probably lose, but they'll gain a deep understanding for each other. Surely they'll join forces to fight a common enemy, a wild wolf driving a monster truck straight into their stands.
Wow.
That one's probably like bold, so we'll go with the other one. It's either creativity or charm, and I'll take either.
Okay, you've piqued my interest. $50,000 would be pretty sweet. Let's do it.
You were all about to shake on it, but then two furious people storm over to you.
H, how dare you?
Did she offer you two $50,000 to compete in a couples dance contest? Don't believe her lies!
Uh-oh, is there fail mechanics? Oh no.
Well, well, well! This sounds juicy. Please tell us about whatever horrible thing my friend did to you.
Guys, it's not as bad as it sounds. Guys, please.
The two of us are active users on r// power scale.
Power scaling.
A week ago, we argued over who would win a race, Superman or Lightning McQueen.
It got pretty heated. a bomb threat was made.
But then H offered to give us 50,000 if we won a couples dance contest.
And we won! We even did a training montage.
But we're still waiting for our money.
Oof, did you two at least set aside your differences?
Well, yes, I suppose.
We're dating now.
This is a vintage
Yes,
show.
enemies to lovers wins again.
But that's beside the point. I want my fucking money. So you were trying to scam us, eh?
It takes one to know it.
No one scams me and my rival and gets away with it. Get her!
At least your body because of this, right? So 4 of them joined forces to beat you up. At least your friends can't deny that you managed to help strangers set their differences aside twice now. Okay, I thought for sure that I failed. But my anxiety. You gain 2 creativity but lose 2 bonus.
I feel like a part of me wants to look back at either one of the other games to see if either of those 2 characters had shown up from like a previous answer.
I don't
And you
remember
did
them
like
at
the
all.
same thing. I don't the first one sounded like a familiar one. The second character did not. So, but that would have been an amazing callback if that was true.
That looks a little similar to like the D&D LARPers from Monster Road Trip, but
Maybe.
so
I don't know.
go get fun. We haven't been to the expo yet.
Yeah,
Immunity Zone.
the Unity Zone.
There's also a Front the Expo for boldness.
Of course, Valerie would play the bank.
Yeah.
Even the Monopoly money.
I was gonna say on a sorry board, but no, that is Monopoly.
You attend a workshop at the Community Zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spots.
Really? Tell me more! Tell me more! Tell me more!
You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you. But the
Yes.
GPU star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. Plus 2 fun and plus 1 amazing hairstyle.
Yeah, it turns out the real fun is getting bald and then just putting whatever hair you want on top.
You, Sobi, Nico, and April sign up for the Dating Sim tournament because you're in the mood for a little competition, but you're still your usual horny you.
Welcome to the official Breakfast Academy tournament. Get ready for a fierce competition full of love, thirst, and cereal.
Fuck
Cereal,
yeah.
yeah.
You guys are in trouble. I'm ready to beat and or eat everyone's ass.
Promise?
Yes, please.
You sound like a player character.
You will never defeat me! I will stop at nothing to prove I'm the best at having breakfast? Is that what the game is about?
Am I the only one who's played it?
I've played a little.
Wanna honk?
Oh.
I don't remember what this balloon feeling is. But
It looks like love? Horniness?
Well, it's a not camera slash safe emotion that is bottled up in the balloon only. So
Oh,
enough,
definitely not safe.
enough to fuck all the romantical characters and get the cereal forker secret ending.
Ooh, someone who really likes dating cereal mascots, huh?
Oh, so that's what the game's about. How do you win, though? Is it a single player? Should we all hold the same controller? Hold your horses. All your questions will be answered in due time. First, let's start the tournament.
Thank you, Reverend Hanson.
If the tournament's about to start, I think now is the due time.
All right, you got me. I came up with the idea for a dating sim tournament and got carried away. I thought maybe if I set it up, it would make sense on its own, but it doesn't. Oh, this tournament is doomed!
So,
Justice
there's
will
what you do.
prevail.
Do not despair, my friend. We'll save the day. There's always hope at the bottom of the cereal bowl.
You do change fast. That's the attitude, Nico. Is there also a solution down there?
I thought I'd find one thanks to the power of the pep talk! But no, sorry.
Everyone seems bent on writing checks they can't cash.
Well, who would
Up
do
to
that?
you to come up with a way for the dating sim tournament to work.
I don't bounce nothing.
Contestants take turns to read the text out aloud. Whoever can make every line sound horny wins.
Seduce me.
With either charm or fire, I guess. Everyone who plays a dating sim ends dating the fictional character. But you gotta measure whose feelings are the truest. Make them all write wedding vows.
Creative. Perhaps a bit bold.
You wrote a wedding vow.
Journey could
How
be
bold
fun
of you.
Or charming.
If it's as fun as it sounds, we should all write wedding vows for our potential partners in the near future. I'd be like, that was awesome. I can't wait to read this to whoever I fall in love with.
I do have a letter from my girlfriend that's been wax sealed.
Oh. All right, you win.
So I'm ahead of the curve.
I concede. Which one will you choose, Sakrusu? Sakrusu.
Screw-zoo. Screw-zoo.
Screw-zoo.
Screw-zoo.
Screw-zoo. Screw-zoo. Screw-zoo.
You know, they did also say forget the stats and just pick whatever one is funniest. That is a thing that Zoe said.
I wanna win.
You wouldn't disobey Zoe, would you?
Look at her. She's staring at... That's a great idea, or at least better than any I had, which was none. Let's start the tournament right away.
The tournament begins and contestants start reading Breakfast Academy in a sexy voice. Come on, try it at home.
Okay. It was a beautiful Saturday morning, and I woke up thirsty. Thirsty for cereal. Oh.
I looked at the cereal box and checked out the ingredients. Wheat, syrup, cocoa butter. Ooh, crunchy granola.
Suddenly, the
Choco Duke.
Choco Duke said, I can't wait for you to eat me. Come on, open my box and find what's inside me.
Susie, wait.
I was feeling playful, so I decided to use the small spoon.
Are you saying I'm the best at acting horny?
Do I need
I
to
think
remind
we
you
all-
of the painting?
You do not.
I think
need to
we've all
remind
found out we can all be seductive when need be.
Dig deep into me. Come on, scoop me.
It was bursting with flavor. I savored every bite.
Kinky.
Come on, scrape the bottom of the bowl and eat all my magic cereal dust.
That was highly nutritional.
I bet you're filled for the rest of the morning.
I love the blush for the
Hell yeah.
I think I need a shower.
So you do.
So do you. You leave the tournaments to buy some milk and cereal. You know, for breakfast. You're getting too fun and loose to creativity.
Hold on,
So-
that doesn't make sense.
Did they all just get horny for the cereal and then all simultaneously soil themselves, or what? What happened?
It's possible they worked themselves up from doing the contest, so all of them got to the climax point, had to rush off. But
Then what?
look how
why would
creative
Zoe
that
have
was.
stopped?
Yeah, what? That was so creative to come
It
out
was
with so
also
many of
really
those
fun.
lines. It was fun, but you should get creativity for that too. Shit was whack. That was awesome.
Well, that's not how the game works. No.
Well, this game
Day
might be wrong
3.
once in a while, huh?
And they say
No.
can't stand
Comic time.
raw.
Lois. That means my turn, so I
Oh.
guess it's me narrating. Love
You
is
do it.
fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Time to brainstorm.
Let's
I
give
get to choose
everything-
options!
Now you get to
Yeah.
choose.
What's a red flag you can't let slide on the first day? They lack street marks. They don't own even a single... I forget that does that. They don't own even a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasty chocolate milk whenever you want.
I do.
How many cows you have? Huh? What? Not even one? Fuck you!
I love the thought of that being a red flag on the first
I
date.
mean, what? You don't look for having chalky milk in a partner?
Where's your cow? I don't see it.
Hold on. In a partner?
You heard me.
Their appealing cooking skills are a lie, as they're being controlled by a rat under the
Ratatouille is real!
They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene.
The homeless are having a hard time. Don't kink shame them in the sewers.
Yeah,
That's not a kink of theirs. Okay.
yeah, I can't stand not having chocolate milk in my partners.
Exactly.
Alright, good choice.
I'm down.
More fun. Yeah.
I could copy one of my dreams.
Don't take away my stats. I need my smarts and my creativity for
I-
Liam's butt.
Don't have control of it.
Why you haven't yet finished the big project you told everyone about? You want to fuck a lot of people first.
Mood.
An
honestly.
ancient curse. Why haven't you got yourself a house? Because I haven't had 5 boyfriends yet. An ancient curse? A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Big Oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you as they should. Fuck Big Oil. That ain't the big reason.
But
Please don't
I
take
am
away my
horny.
creativity.
I'm trying not to.
oh yeah, you would probably murder Susie.
Yeah, what happens? Do I just die?
Yeah.
I don't
probably.
think so. I hope not. I hope
I
it's
don't
not road
think
trip
no.
rules where we die if we lose all our fun or something or our creativity. I'm thinking
You
a
wanna
creature
find
living
out.
under your bed told you that you should wait and you don't want to be rude to the bed creature. That sounds like it would take away boldness because I'm being nice to the bed creature.
No.
Maybe it'll increase charm. Oh,
They said this earlier. Whichever one you choose, it gives you that stat and removes from whichever ones you did not choose.
All right, well, which one sounds creative to you?
I don't know.
Well, then I don't know either. We're going with the creature under my bed.
This was most definitely fun.
It's fun to
Oh, yeah,
fuck a lot of
org
people
chart.
first.
It is.
So, how was the orgy? I
anyway.
had fun. I had fun.
You're choosing a big creature?
I'm choosing the creature.
My creativity is safe.
All right, see, you're good. You're good. Made us all a little charming.
Is there a food stand
Let's go
nearby?
to the Gangaman. Let's just bring it on.
Oh, my smarts is dying. Make me smart.
You're fine.
Make me smart.
Also, we had everybody changes places at the start of the game and never again.
It never happened again. Probably because it's a small game or something. But anyway, bring me to that glass dome on the left with the smarts. That one, yeah. Take me to the stage. The main stage. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes like the Beige Mage, Druid 2, Guy with a Gun, and
Exists.
Rogue. Was this already a class? I can't remember. There are tons of cool options like Insurance Salesperson, Horse with Knife Shoes, and Steve.
Steve.
Throw the popcorn at the movie theater!
Set off fireworks in the movie.
Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter a Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts.
Child,
You won't let Jack Black win again. Get ready to get hyped because you, Liam, and Doug are going to see April perform a live concert on the main stage.
Let's go.
Hi, my darling fools.
Hi, my April's fools. How is everyone today?
April!
Wow.
April!
Woohoo! April! You're the best!
Doug, don't be vague with your support. She's the best at what? Explain it to me with an essay.
General.
Also, I doubt she's the best. Such a superlative statement feels a bit insecure. Good support should be realistic and constructive. Look. April! You are quite decent at this. This isn't the best concert I've ever attended, but neither is it the worst. Woohoo! Also, you're the best at wearing too many colors.
Liam gives a thumbs up. April is looking at you three with what one could describe as murder eyes.
I think I get it now. Let me try.
Here, I brought a mic. This way, she'll be sure to hear your very helpful words of support. Let me just hook it up to the soundproof system that I've set up in the back of the room.
Thanks! April! Even though my feet hurt a bit and the acoustics in here aren't great, I'm having a super fun time.
Ah, good one, Doug. You can see the words of support have worked by how intensely April is looking at us three.
Here, Fank, your turn. Shout some shit to April.
No way are you using this mic. At this rate, April will get down from the stage just to murder you all. I want to see that. You'd better come up with an alternative way to show her your support. Become better supporters by filling the 3 most effective support roles: Healer, Enchanter, and the Comedic Relief. Sounds creative, maybe. Fun, I don't know.
Fun.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You, Doug, and Liam should hold a concert just in front of April's concert. Take away all, make her have outrageous murder. Oh,
You
that
know,
one sounds fun. I kind
Of
of
all
want to
of
see that
them,
one.
you would think that this is how you fail in choosing. Like, that feels like an objectively wrong thing.
Liam, I'm
Whatever.
going to sacrifice possible smarts or creativity to see what happens. imitation. Let's put on a concert in front of April's concert so that she can't even do what she wanted to do. You tell your friends your idea. Liam still thinks it's better to yell at his mic, but you get them both on board. By the end of April's first song, you three are ready.
Thanks for coming, my darling fools. We've got a great show planned for you tonight.
Meanwhile, right in front of April's stage, you, Doug, and Liam have set up a mini stage of your own to fuck up April's. Liam's killing it on the guitar. Doug's on vocals, revealing an unexpected skill for this. And the drummer is some guy with face tattoos? No idea who he is, but nobody pays attention to the drummer anyway. Poor guy.
Sad.
Half of April's audience has abandoned her concert to watch yours. It's their way of supporting her, since most of your songs are about supporting April.
Bit of a middleman, but
Hi, guys. Can you, stop that?
No, because we love you.
I'm not even the most popular performer at my own show. I'll just curl up and die in that corner if you don't mind.
But if we stop now, how would anyone know that we're here to support you?
You could support me by not holding a concert that directly competes with mine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Liam, stop playing for a sec.
Liam can canonically play guitar.
Nobody respects the 10-minute guitar solo anymore.
Thanks for coming, everyone. We're wrapping up this concert now. Please stick around and check out April's concert right behind us. You may know April from our songs like My Friend April is a Great Musician, or Stop What You're Doing and Go to April's Concert.
Most of your audience goes to April's concert. You essentially doubled her audience, with people who were going to her concert to begin with. Hooray!
Hooray.
You lost 2 smarts, but gained 2 creativity by forming a decent music band in mere minutes. All right.
Really?
I need to lose that charm.
Really? I'll take it for you. Hey, I finally get to go to the hotel.
Please,
What?
I don't want to die.
You'll be fine, just don't choose the wrong answer. To the hotel.
Shut up. You know it's not that
Just
easy.
don't go to the lamb. Let's go. You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling. When you're already mesmerized by the ceiling, you decide to call room service. Room service asks you, how can I help you? You tell room service that you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. It turns out room service loves your room ceiling. They've memorized that out of boredom too. You talk about it for hours. The conversation is enriching and inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have in the future. You gain 2 creativity. Adorable. Anyway, I'm normal. Afterward, you, Nico, and Liam were sitting by the food trucks eating corn dogs.
Aw, another hot dog.
Calculus and Narabi are probably there.
Darn it! I got a hot dog again.
Is it food and loot boxes?
What do you mean?
Well, you know how every corn dog has a 50-50 chance of having either a hot dog or a corn cob inside? For some reason, I always get a hot dog.
What?
What? That's not how corn dogs work at all.
True, it's not exactly a 50-50 chance, because there's also a super slight chance, like 1 in a million, that you'll get a corn dog genie. But you know what I mean.
I don't think I do.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It is called a corn dog.
It's called that because it's covered in cornbread.
No, I'm telling you, it's the 50-50 thing. Except it's an unfair 50-50 because I never get a corn cob.
Insert reference to whatever gotcha you folks were playing.
Which some might say is evidence that there's no such thing as a corn cob corn dog.
Or that Nico's just very unlucky.
Am I the only reasonable person here?
Yeah, probably.
I don't need someone reasonable. I just need someone comforting. Thanks, Zoe.
I can comfort you. This conversation is interrupted by you taking a bite out of your corn dog and getting a mouthful of magical smoke instead. A corn dog genie appears.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
It's the corn dog genie, silly. The one I was telling you all about. I want Susie to voice this one.
Sure. Congratulations, Edge. You got one wish before I return to the girls who bred at home. What will it be?
Wish to know why you never get corn cob when you eat corn dogs. Wish for what everybody wants. A beach episode. Fuck everything else. Beach episode.
Putting them all in bathing suits?
Yes!
But we've got a con to attend. Why would we waste our time with a...
Shut up! This is happening! Faster than you can say, can I finish my corn dog first? The genie teleports you all to a beach!
Dang.
Beach
Oh.
episode!
Ooh, this is nice. We could spend the next 3 days just doing this. Swimming, making sandcastles, smashing watermelons blindfolded. I like the star nipple clamps he put on.
We could do this forever! I can see it now. Monster Prom 5. Monster Beach.
Hey, they released a new monster.
Tempting, but we shouldn't. The beauty of the beach episode is its rarity. Otherwise, they'd lose their appeal.
Like finding a corn dog genie.
Sure. But hey, that just means we have to make the most of this opportunity.
Liam takes a watermelon and a blindfold out of his bag.
And that's it.
Squee, you didn't!
I knew you'd appreciate it.
Hey.
Look, it's April. Get over here, girl. We're just getting started.
I will. I'm just a bit shy in this little bikini. Do you think it's too revealing?
Zoe likey.
It's exactly the right amount of too revealing. The sea won't be the only thing making everyone wet today.
Then reveal it.
Join us. Those melons... this melon won't smash itself.
Coming.
Sadly, we have to cut this outcome short for time, but feel free to imagine all the hilarious antics you get up to in your beach episode.
So we're not going to see April?
Someone
No.
turned someone into an actual water fountain.
Seriously, draw fan art or something and make it hornier than we ever could. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts. I did see someone in the Monster Prom Discord
Time is money.
posting art of April in a bikini and said the narrator told me to, so.
Oh.
Alright, Susie, we have one more zone to go for. I think.
Sure. I love you.
That's
Oh, badass.
lobby.
That's cool cosplay. I don't know what she's cosplaying, but it's cool.
The
What
Peach
the
one.
Huh?
I don't know, green jacket. That's. Or
Okay.
Brian. That looks like his jacket.
Maybe it's
Walking around the
Tifa?
lobby,
I don't know.
see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort a child, so you just pat his head and say, "You have no enemies."
Yet.
You leave, proud of yourself, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain positive bonus for how cool you looked inside your head.
Then you just gaslit yourself into getting bonus.
You're checking the con schedule with Doug, April, and Zoe when you notice a buff bug giving out free hugs.
Yeah, we saw this guy in the trailer.
Yeah!
Howdy, friends. Does anyone want a hug? I understand if not, but
Yeah.
I'd love a hug. Come here, pal. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. I just... Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm getting snot all over you. Don't worry about it. I'm basically a big sentient snot. Cry all you need, big fella. Oh, thank you. I'm just so happy. You're the first person to want a hug from me all day. Huh? What? But free hugs are amazing. Why wouldn't anyone want one?
Well, unfortunately, there's a ring of nefarious hug dealers out there who are just trying to get people addicted to the hugs. The first one's free, but then they charge you more and more for each hug after. Once word got around, most people started avoiding free huggers.
Yeah, it sucks. Hugging strangers was so wholesome until those darn hug dealers ruined it.
We have to help.
We can't let that slide. I swear, my eyes are on fire. Help,
Doug is
my
angry.
friend. My friends and I won't stop until we've rehabilitated your image and made hugging great again.
Oh, do we have to? I was looking forward to seeing that panel up.
Yes, right now, all of us. Free hugs are now my passion.
You're all so nice, but how can we make the world see that free hugs are something?
I did not.
Are free in...
No, we
in-
can go
I've
back.
noticed you've been skipping my lines in the middle a whole
Skipping
bunch.
quite
What's
a
the
few
deal with
lines.
that? What's
I
up with
didn't
that,
mean
huh?
to hit the mouse. And we're here
But how
for
can we make the world see that free hugs are safe in moderation?
Alright, how can I increase? Give hugs a new image by rebranding them as the body lasso or the gentle suplex.
Well, hey, there's no way you can die, because it only does 2.
That's bold. That sounds like bonus. Offer a pamphlet with every hug explaining the dangers of hug addiction and warning signs to watch out for.
Might be smart. I would bench. Well, I mean, body lasso, gentle suplex. That might be bonus, but it could see a world where it was creativity.
I don't think this one's creative though, right?
Maybe
No,
that's
no,
smart.
the top one, I
Maybe-
think, maybe creativity, but
Bottom
I
one
don't
might
think
be smarts because you're explaining the.
Yeah, but it's
You're explaining about
at
hugs.
least it's not creativity. That's what I mean.
true.
Body lasso sounds fun. You could even say "Yeehaw" with each hug.
Oh.
I don't know. I like the sound of the suplex one. But, like, does it have to be gentle?
Good point. Maybe you could also offer a suplex that really hugs the living shit out of you.
I never thought about I never thought about expanding my hug menu before. I like it. But just to be clear, the upgraded suplex would have a sexual undertone.
If that's okay with you, it's definitely okay with me.
Good. Gaining hugging consent is very important to me. You ready?
I was born ready. Annihilate me.
Should we be watching this, Zoe? I feel odd.
Zoe likey.
You can look away if you want, but personally, this is going right into my spank bank.
Okay. The free hugger suplexes April into the tile floor. It looks
Ow.
painful, but also comforting. That was great! Again!
Careful, don't get addicted.
But April, you're bleeding.
Medical attention later. Horny now! You all watched April get suplexed a few more times. It's pretty hot. Even though we eventually have to drag her off to get treated for a concussion. And by that time, the free hugger has gained a line of horny people ready to be suplexed. So you call this a success. You gain 2 creativity for your Ace rebrand, but lose 2 smarts.
Nicely done. Trade
Yay.
places!
A fictional character again, Monokuma.
Liam DeLinecourt. I can't think of anything, so I'm going with Monster Prom.
We'll go the Lamb of Cult of the Lamb.
Their orders decided based on how entertaining would make Thanksgiving dinner be if you discovered the character is now part of your extended family. Start reading now.
I am your distant cousin.
Let's see. Monokuma is a robot. The Lamb is a lamb. And Liam
Liam's
is...
Do you want Liam as part of your family? That's the question.
I mean, Monokuma would bring a lot.
It's entertaining if you're like that one girl from the game we just played. I'm blanking on her name. You know, the one with the crazy hair.
Yeah, but Liam
like the
is
mouth tattoo.
Liam. Just so he goes
Thank
fast.
you for bringing me into
We
your
want-
family. It's time
we
to
wanna go
describe
random
my
for this
entire
one?
lifehood.
No.
I don't think Liam is first. I definitely
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
good.
Liam would be first.
Liam's last.
But Monokuma or the lamb?
Monokuma would. Do you know how many jokes he says within the series entirely?
Fine.
How much shit he comes up with?
Would you be entertained when he suddenly just has everyone in a killing game because he just can't help himself?
Now that's spoiler character, not Monokuma.
That's spoiler. That's not so and so.
That...
Do what you
Anyway,
wish.
sure, we can
I'm
just
either second or
do
third.
what you want because the pirate is free.
You are a pirate.
Because
Oh hey, that's the alarm that I gotta go.
Ooh, you think
No,
they're
you
all
don't.
catnip?
I do though. Like I actually do.
Snarful.
Welcome
real
back to
quick.
the food court.
Well, it's Susie's turn, but
I want to cover the last 2 important facts about this place: conversations and guests. The first one is fairly simple. If you sit with the same romance option twice in the same run, you'll bond over a conversation. If you sit alone twice, you'll have some you time to sit and reflect on life and stuff. It's like a conversation, but with yourself. Each playable character has one of these. And what about the guests? I wanted to tell you there's 3 things you gotta do if you want to get a date with one of them. First, you have to meet their date requirements by the end of the run. You'll have clues for what these requirements are when you first greet the guest,
and they tell you what their type is. Second, you gotta have a fun little date with them to get to know each other better. This is done by calling them a second time when you come back to the food court. Third, remember to choose none of them when you're asked which romance option you want to date at the end of the run. And that'd be all. Now, let's go sit somewhere.
Well, I have to go.
We'll have to play as you then.
April.
So
Yeah.
we'll try to help you get Zoe.
You meet Zoe, and it does also save, so I've been told. So
Oh, wait, really?
Settings,
You see? Store.
history.
What's that? Settings.
um,
We probably
maybe.
have to finish this thing
I
up
could
first.
be wrong, but
Let's find out.
well, we'll find out again.
Continue.
Okay,
Continue. All right, we can finish this next time.
next time on Game Wars.
Okay. Well,
She had to go. She had someone waiting, and I knew it would take a while because we had tutorials on that we had to go through as well. So I knew we were getting past the 2 hour mark. But hey, we got through a majority of it, so we'll get to see the ending next time. But in the meantime, let's take a look at all the things we unlocked. We haven't failed, but we haven't succeeded yet.
None of the
Seems a little low.
background,
Oh.
Standard. This basic
Standard.
one, basic one.
Red,
Food.
kiss the cook, gazebo,
Beach episode.
beach episode.
Standard.
I have just the normal 5
Playable
backgrounds
characters.
with play. Ooh, we get to see everybody.
I'm not
Is that
sure
Go
where-
or Othello?
Okay, where is this?
That's probably inside.
Yeah, the X.
I or maybe that's the hotel. I don't know. Okay, so it's yeah. I don't think any of us chose this one yet.
I chose it, I believe.
Oh, possibly. Yu-Gi-Oh?
Cards. Wait.
Oh, Settlers of
These are
Catan.
tarot cards.
Seems like it. That's the Settlers of Catan with a whole bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Damien's playing on the Xbox, or maybe the Nintendo 64. That's what that is.
Nintendo 64 with GameCube controllers.
That's right. Yeah. So they don't match. So Nintendo can't sue.
And-
Monopoly.
Yeah, Valerie.
Uno.
Arabi
But-
with Uno.
Yep.
And Milo.
Oregon Trail. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Then these are.
I have a question. I want to ask so many questions. I don't care. Popcorn.
Damien, Valerie, Arabi,
Ravi, stop it.
and Milo.
Milo doesn't even watch. Milo, you're spitting on it. No. Eee! She would do that. I want to date her. Why can't I date her?
Vicky,
Oh, I love the French fry, man. I love the burger and the donut and the hot dog. I'm gonna eat all the things. Axes,
Axeman.
ooh, nice.
Instead
With a little
of chain-
Funko Pop.
Instead of Chainsaw Man, it's Axeman.
Axeman.
And
Dragon Heat.
Oz. Damien
Whoa, a new dagger.
with a Minecraft axe.
Minecraft axe with a katana.
He's just collecting
A whole bunch of
weapons.
swords. Yeah.
And
You,
she
and
has
she's
her own
selling a
thing.
bunch of stuff. Yee! Buy my shit!
Val's Emporium.
MP or HP? One of them's cherry flavored, the other one's blueberry. Fab, I want to wear this. He buys clothes at the cons.
Yeah,
Yee! She's dressed as...
a magical girl.
Yeah, magical girl. Dressed as, Hades?
Does
Is that a Hades reference?
Might be some samurai, I think.
He's ripped though. Ah, Sailor Scout. Or the Japanese schoolgirl. Cult of the Lamb! H would be freaking out right now.
Dio!
Oh, you are approaching me, huh?
I love the menacing.
Radical!
The menacing
As
marks
menacing.
that are
Menacing.
attached to his face.
That is awesome.
And Valerie cosplaying as...
Maybe that's like Hunger Games.
Could be. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure what this is. Something with H would know. Like maybe that's Hermes or something. Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3. That is awesome. I approve of that.
And then the last
love these
one
references.
is the hotel. Which
I'm gonna make that costume.
I'm gonna make that costume.
they're making the costumes.
I'm gonna make that costume. I'm gonna make this costume.
I'm gonna paint my nails. I'm gonna make this costume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that costume. I'm gonna make that costume by adding fangs to my mouth. Nice, cool. All right, April. You and me
Mascot.
someday. You're my new Miranda.
Mascot, we have that
Smarts, boldness, horniness. Garfield,
scared, menacing.
crazy,
dragon,
sad. Sunshine. I don't know.
That.
Got a lot of emotions.
That.
Teddy bear, anger. Yeah.
And then back. Expression.
Oh God! What happened to your face?
It's just those two.
We only have the two. She's hiding and she's performing. At what point did we have her face melting, or was that just...
Hello, I'm Doug Campbell. Here's my staff. Here's my shirt.
Hello, here's my staff. Here's my shirt.
I'm naked. Here, I'm putting on more clothes now. Oh, here's Omen. Yep, we got the two there. Zoe. We got the Garfield one. Summer and Garfield. Nice. I'm Blobbert. Good to see you. Lantern. Corporate chills. Nice.
We did not see some of these, so they appear later as well.
Ah.
Free hug.
Please, I'm Bruce. I want you to hug me in my 6 arms. Oh, me. Ah, yes.
Pom pom.
Hug me. Also, give me your cards.
And bench. Nothing.
We haven't benched
Uh,
yet.
These. Nothing. Oh,
Items.
we never got to this part. In
So we haven't gotten there yet.
no, I think they just remove it during a small game like we played right now.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, we don't get that.
We haven't even got the credits yet, but look at all these faces.
Yeah,
Vicky Schmidt,
Vicky,
Brian Yu, Amira Rashid, Oz, Damien LaVey, Valerie Oberlin,
Aravi Mishra, Milo Belladonna, April 1st,
April 1st,
Doug Campbell,
Campbell, Liam
Crawford,
Delaincourt,
Nico Sharp,
Nico Sharp, Omen, Zoe, Blobbert, Con Manager, Corp Mosquito, Corp Leech. Yep, Bruce.
Pom Pom.
I was half expecting Bruce to be like, "Yo, yeah, now I am charging you for that second hug. Ha ha ha, you fell victim to my ploy. Nobody is nice in this world anymore. So long, suckers." Runs out the door.
We saw more characters. There's some characters that aren't
There were
here
two that we saw we saw two from when H got beaten up for doing the $50,000 thing.
We saw 4 from that.
Yeah, so just haven't gotten saved yet, maybe.
I don't know.
You can date April 6 times. You can date Doug 6 times.
Oh,
42 pages of dating. Nico, Liam.
I think these are like the.
Secret endings?
No, not secret endings. The first food court thing. The
Oh.
game night. Take a walk, watch a movie, those things.
Oh, well, one of them should come up. Maybe they just haven't updated yet. And they got the comic endings.
No, we did them. It's
Well, then where are they?
What these are?
Where are they?
Oh, in here. Maybe it's just like, maybe with this thing, the two that we're missing, it's just we need to finish the game we started first for them to show up.
Possibly.
Yeah, and just regular staff.
There we go.
Stats.
Favorite playable character, Taffy. I just love Taffy. We have one, but we haven't seen it yet, probably. We unlocked one. I don't know. There you go.
Benches, nothing. Characters.
Now, we saw all the new stuff, and we still have to finish it. But we'll do that next time.
Oh,
Thanks,
no,
everyone. Oh,
I didn't even check some of these.
dang. You forgot. Pepperjack fell out of meta, by the way.
Yeah, it's sad to see. And fools. Nope. And dates.
You have not dated anybody yet. You'll never date anyone yet. Not until the third
And
week,
we
the third
don't
day.
exist